Hi. Well, it's another beautiful day, though it's snowy and cold, but we're live, so that makes it beautiful. Today, I want to talk about comparisons. Now, as human beings, we one of our survival skills is to compare. We compare mates, and we compare the best meats, and we compare the best tools, and that's good. But when we start comparing ourselves to other people, that's a problem. Now, this body, okay, is okay, I guess, but it's not as good as other bodies. And I could compare myself to those with more muscles or more brains or better looking faces, but then I wouldn't be free, okay? And if you are comparing yourself to others, then you won't be free either. I know it's hard not to do that. You've brought up your whole life to compare things, but it's time to stop. Now, how do we stop comparing ourselves to others? Well, for starters, by remembering that this is not my body, and it's not your body either. The body that you're in is simply a life form. It's not you, okay? It's a form of life that you happen to be in. Who are you? Your love. You are life. Your joy. And your consciousness. So that's got nothing to do with your body. Now, this body is just the body that you happen to be in. Okay? The Lord or the universe gave you this body for whatever reason because that's what it does. Now, when we're comparing ourselves to others, we're also comparing what we have, what we don't have. For instance, if you see somebody driving down the street in a Ferrari and you're sitting there in a Ford and you compare yourself to them, you're going to come out looking bad, and that's going to cause you to have unhappiness, human suffering. And that human suffering is just going to grow and grow, okay, and spread, because that's what human suffering does, okay? Now, look, everybody does comparisons of themselves to other people, okay? But we have to let that go, okay? You are a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, you're not a person, but you are beautiful and fantastic, okay? Whatever body you happen to be in doesn't matter, okay? Your soul, okay? That's the thing that's within you. I don't really like the word soul, but what else word do I have to use? Okay? Is basically beautiful, okay? And if you compare yourself to somebody else, okay, instead of to no one, okay, which is who you should be comparing yourself to, no one, because you are not a body. You are not a car, okay? If you see somebody walking down the street and they have a lot of muscles and you don't, then you're going to feel bad. And there's two ways you can go about that. Oh, I never got anything. My body is just crap. Why? You know? Or you could be like, oh, I'm depressed because I don't have what I want. Okay? Either way, it's human suffering. Okay? Which you don't want. Believe me. Now, in order to let that go, you have to realize and recognize that you are not you. Okay? And that includes your body. Okay? Now, I know that's a hard thing to recognize, but it's important if you want to be free. Okay, and I think everyone wants freedom, right? I mean, this whole country talks about freedom all the time, okay? Including the bad people, okay? And we all know who they are. The freedom to be free, not the freedom of being able to say what you want and do what you want, blah, 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 blah. No, the freedom of freeness, okay? Free from the constant programmed thoughts in your head, free from, geez, I can't think what else it is. Oh yeah, your body. This body is going to die. This body is in the process of dying. It's aging and it's going to die, and then that's it. It's gone. Okay? And that's the same with everybody on earth. Okay? And if you are not free of this body when that happens, then you are going to feel as if you are dying, even though you're not. Because you can't die, because you are life. Okay? Now I know it's hard to stop comparing yourself to other people, and it's very difficult. Okay, but the fact of the matter is that you are not person. Okay, they are all persons because they don't know that they're not a person, but you know you're not a person, so there's no point in comparison. Okay, every day in every way you're getting better because you are not a person. Okay? Being a person is fine, I guess, okay, if that's what you want to be, but it's not going to solve problems. Unhappiness comes along with personhood. And I know we don't want that. I mean, this is all very hard to understand. It's hard to put your mind around it. Okay? I get that. But freedom from being a person, from having unhappiness, from having death, is super important for your existence. Okay? Now, maybe you don't believe what I'm saying. Maybe you think I'm full of shit, and that's fine. Okay? Maybe I am. But what I am is free. Okay? And not only am I free, but I'm happy. And why am I happy? Because I have love down in here. Alright? And that love comes from the formless dimension. This is a form. Okay? Everything around us are forms: trees, plants, flowers, bees. Okay? That the universe has created, because that's what the universe does. Okay? And these forms, they come and go. And you know what else is a form? Your thoughts. Okay? And they come in and then they go out. Alright? And sometimes they stay. And they just become programmed into your mind, and they're a constant burden. Don't you feel that? Haven't you felt that burden in your life? It's not even your life. You are life. This 80 years that we have on this planet has nothing to do with your being alive. Okay? We call our history our life, but it's not. Because life is eternal. Okay? You can't kill life. Okay? I know I should stop saying okay. Look, I love you all, and I want you all to have the freedom, the happiness of being awakened. That's why I'm making these videos. Nothing in this world is worth being unhappy when there's a way not to be unhappy. Okay, I know it's hard and it's a long road, but once you get on that spiritual path, things will open up. So stop comparing yourself to others. You are not a person. Okay, I know that people have told you you're a person for your entire life, and it's hard not to think that you're a person, but you're not. Okay? You are a soul. A soul that was created by the source, or God, however you want to look at it. And is part of the source, or God. Okay? Therefore, you cannot compare yourself to others because they are only life forms, souls in life forms. And they don't know they're a soul. They think they're a person. Okay, so there's no comparison. Well, I guess that's all I have to say for today, but just want you to know that you are not a person. You are a soul. And you can have happiness. You can have, you know, an understanding that no matter how bad or horrible you think your body is, okay, it's just temporary form. And it's going to go. Okay? And no matter how good or great you think your body is, okay, whether you have muscles or beautiful curves or whatever, okay, it's gonna go. Okay? I don't know if you ever been down on some street somewhere in some city and you've seen a homeless woman. At one time she was beautiful, okay? But now the years have taken that away, and they're going to take that away from you too. And if you are stuck inside your head, okay, and believe that this body, your body, is you, then you're going to experience that pain, and you don't have to. Alright, well, I guess I'll let it go at this point in time. I love you all. Have a great life.